Hello, hello, hello everybody. How are you doing today? I am Dee and I am coming to you live with my keto kitchen and I hope you had an amazing day, okay? So guys, this is a super simple recipe because I just wanted to try it. Hey Debbie, how are you doing, my friend? It was super simple because I made it a little earlier just so I could try to make sure it worked, because we need it at lunch tomorrow anyways, and now we'll have leftovers as well. Hey, Miss Dorothy, I thought you were going to work, my friend. So if you are joining me live, please put a one in the comments and tell me where you're coming from. If you're catching me on the replay, please put I missed you in the comments and where you're coming from. And if you are new, please put new and where you're coming from. I always like knowing where everybody's at. I love meeting new people. Hey Barbara, how are you doing? Hey Susan, thanks for jumping on. So guys, what I'm using today, let me tell you first, we're making chicken tenders, but I'm going to call it the adult version of chicken tenders because it's super yummy, but your kids are going to love it as well, or grandkids, depending on what you have. Yes, you are catching me live. I'm so glad you made it home safe. Hey Michelle. Hey Ashley, thank you so much for sharing, guys. So guys, please follow Ashley's lead and share it out there if you don't mind, if you get any benefit or value out of what I share, okay? Sharing is caring and I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Okay, so we've got two different kinds of ranch seasoning. I've got the spicy ranch seasoning and I've got the regular ranch seasoning, because that's the nice thing about this recipe. It's so easy. You can just make all sorts of different flavors. So if you want Italian seasoning versus the ranch seasoning, then we can switch it up to that as well. Thanks for sharing, Barbara. So I've got 3 bowls here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I hope you can, but they're just regular bowls. All of them have their own fork in it. It seems like I need to lower the camera a little bit. Let me lower the camera a little bit. There. Now you can see it. Okay, and all I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to crack an egg in each one of these bowls. And I'm going to keep them all separate because I'm using the different seasonings and I don't want them to incorporate or combine each to each other. Not that it would be a bad thing, it's just what it is. So, ooh, that egg cracked weird. Weird, weird, weird. Let me wash my hands. So what did you guys do today? I worked, and then I attended my training. You can see, awesome, Barbara, thanks for letting me know. And now I'm coming live with you guys, basically making our lunches for tomorrow. So you just whip up all 3 eggs, nothing hard about that. I think I just like dirtying the bowls and silverware, because my husband does the dishes, so I don't have to do the dishes. So anyways, now I'm joking on that. I really don't like doing that. So I'm going to move the bowls to the side. And I'm going to pull these over, and I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of the regular ranch seasoning. It's kind of heaping tablespoons, so, you know, could be more like 2.5 there. And then I'm going to move that to the side and put 2 tablespoons of the spicy over here. Hey Stephanie Hayden, how are you doing, my friend? Hey Susan, hey Jackie. You guys are awesome for jumping on. So now I'm doing the spicy. And move that over to the side. And guys, then we've got crushed pork rinds. Now, we did not crush these in the blender because we wanted some chunks in it. But we did just kind of bang on a Ziploc baggie to get them to the consistency that we wanted, okay? I'm doing great, I'm doing great. Hey Ruth, thanks for jumping on. Okay, so we've got those, and now I'm gonna put salt in each one of them. It's basically salt to taste, so it's really up to you. I feel like I probably do about 1/2 teaspoon to a teaspoon. And then if you want to, you can, thanks for the hearts and the likes, guys. I love it, I appreciate it. And then we're just going to blend that in. If you want to, you can mix some pepper in there as well. I just chose not to this time, but you can absolutely do that. I'm making a mess. I'm just going to dirty up more utensils. All right, I ran out of forks over there, so now I'm using a spoon. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to take our chicken. Now, I did this in advance because I wanted to save some time, and I chopped it up. So what I did with the chicken, hey Peggy, how are you, is I butterflied a chicken breast, and then I sliced up my tenders. So super easy, and this is really just a half of a chicken breast, but that's about the size of what it's gonna do. And I'm gonna drop all of these in one of the egg bowls, okay? Because I'm gonna cover them all. Ooh, that was a long chicken tender right there. I would probably cut these in half, the longer ones. I should have done that, but I didn't, so it's okay. We're gonna go with what we got. Let me wash my hands. I should have used a fork. So you can do long, you can do short. It's really up to you on what you want to do. But we're going to just drop this down in this egg mixture. There we go. Just coat it real good. And then we're going to take it out of the egg mixture. And we're going to put it in one of our ranch seasonings. So we've got, and we're just going to coat it in the ranch seasoning. Now this is where the other egg mixture comes in, and I just really want to cover it. Hey Nicole. Yes ma'am, this is my shirt and skirt skort that I bought at Costco on my grocery haul. You're correct. So okay, so I dipped it in the seasoning. Now I'm putting it in one of the other egg washes, and that's why I have 3 egg washes, because now it's got this on it. And then I'm going to drop this into my pork rinds. Okay. And we just want to really pat it down with our pork rinds, and then we're going to put it on our baking sheet. And voila. That is chicken tender 1. Now, I am keeping that with that bowl. Move that egg wash over, because now I want to go with a regular one. So if you've got kids and your kids are like, I don't like spicy, one says they like spicy. I cannot see. Hey Tanya, how are you doing? Hey Nicole. Then you can just make one spicy and one not spicy. So we're taking this one, dropping it in the regular, what's it called? Ranch seasoning. Get it all coated. And the reason you want to put it back in the egg, obviously, after you coat it, is because you're going to get that flavoring, but then you're going to have something to attach the pork rinds with it. So we're going to put it over in this egg wash, coat it. And it's funny because you would think all the the ranch seasoning would come off, but it does not. And we're going to put that in there. So now we've got one spicy and one regular. That. Voila. And we're going to keep going. And then, guys, what I did is hey Lisa, how are you doing? What I did is I put it in the oven at 375 for about 20 minutes. And then I cut it up on broil for about probably about 3 minutes, because I was watching it. So it wasn't too terribly long. So it was probably closer to 3 minutes on the broil part. And then put that back in that egg wash. I'm surprised I didn't mix the wrong egg wash, because I'm sitting here talking. So guys, do you have anything fun planned for tomorrow? Because I'm going to be working again. But then Friday I'm off, so I'm excited about taking a day off. Voila. So I'm going to keep doing that, but I'm not going to make you guys watch me do that. But this is what it looks like. So right now I've got 2 spicy and 1 regular. And like I said, you're going to bake this in the oven at 375 for about 20 minutes. And then you're going to cut the oven on broil for about 3 to 5 minutes. Just watch it. And here's the finished product. And guys, this has a great crunch. So It looks super yummy. I want you guys to see that. Super, super yummy. And there's no almond flour in it. There's no flour of anything in it. It's just your pork rinds and your ranch seasoning and salt. So, super easy. You can't get much easier than that. And we are done for the night, guys. So, if you got any value out of that, please share it out there. I greatly appreciate you guys for joining me. And if you are just joining me late, please tell me where you're coming from. One, if you caught me live, I missed you if you caught me on the replay. And if you're new, please tell me that you're new and where you guys are coming from. And this recipe will be in our secret group. So if you want to have this recipe, then please put group in the comments if you're not already in the group. And if you are in the group, I'm just going to call it Rancho Chicken Tenders, okay? Thanks, Michelle. Thanks, Barbara. Thanks, Peggy. Thanks, Dorothy. Hey, Cindy. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much. Absolutely, Peggy. I'll get you that recipe. Y'all have a great night. Bye now.